to a special episode 8 of Melbourne Retro Games Quest, the official podcast. My name is Scott, and as always, I'm joined with
James or Parvo.
James or Parvo, depending which state you're in. Now, this episode is special because we're going to talk about the 20th anniversary of
Pokemon.
Pokemon, that's right. Pokemon. So, let's get the ball rolling, as I like to say on most of the podcasts. Anyway, so we celebrated the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, and most of us know Pokemon from when it was first released as a TV show, and also the first two games in Western society, which was Red and Blue on the Game Boy.
Yeah, and in Japan they also had a green edition as well.
Yes, which we unfortunately didn't see, but later on got an installment of Leaf Green on the Game Boy Advance, which omitted the blue version.
Yeah, that's correct.
So, myself, I was lucky enough to get the red for my birthday, and went about my business playing through it. But what colour were you gifted with, young Parvo?
I had the blue one.
The blue one?
My stepbrother actually had the red one, as mentioned in the special edition podcast.
And we'll put a link down below for that.
Yeah, special edition video that I made the other day.
Mm-hmm.
But he had the red one, and I was curious to know what he was playing, and a couple of weeks later, begged my mum to get me the blue one. And I was hooked ever since. I still play Pokemon till this day.
Please, Mum, get me the Pokemon. No, you're not having no Pokemon. Alright, you can have Pokemon.
Yes.
When something like that, do it.
When something along the lines of that.
Well, for me, it was a birthday present. I had no idea what Pokemon was. I don't think the TV show was on first. Was on at that point.
Yeah.
It followed shortly after on Cheese TV. But yeah, I had the red, and I remember I let my brother play it before I did, just to get it started up for me.
Yeah.
Because I was only about 5 or 6.
Yeah, it was quite young when it came out.
No, it wouldn't have been.
I would say
95.
7.
Yeah, around 7. So I was young. And I started off with Charizard in my first game, but then I ended up starting a game as Charizard, but then starting a new game straight away. So pretty much, I couldn't start with Charizard.
Yeah.
I started with Charmander. Yes, anyway, so I went back and I started again with Squirtle, and I called the Squirtle Zelda.
Okay.
For some reason. Anyway, my game went a bit like this. I couldn't work out... Well, I didn't know that you could actually catch Pokemon.
Alright.
So I just battled my way through it, and believe it or not, I actually had a Blastoise by the first gym.
Oh, really?
From just repetitive playing and, just like pretty much grinding because I didn't know where to go. At the time, I wasn't much of a gamer, and I was like, okay, I'll just keep playing and training, and so
yeah,
that was for me. It was Squirtle. Which one did you?
The first Pokemon that I ever chose was Charmander.
Mm-hmm.
Thought he was the better looking one out of the group, and it's Fire. Gotta pick Fire. And it was probably the hardest Pokemon to start off with, in my opinion, because you got your first gym leader as Brock, and Rock Pokemon, you're not effective against him whatsoever.
Yeah, but you train up a Butterfree, you get confusion, you work it out.
Confusion?
Or whatever it was. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it does do confusion. And then next one is Misty. Once again, she's got water. Not effective, and she's super effective against you.
Yeah, I know.
But once you start getting into Charmeleon, you're starting to do alright. Now, in my experience, I learned that I could catch Pokemon.
Yeah.
So I had a fairly solid team, and it's all about training your Pokemon before you hit those pretty much first gym. As much as you can. Get them as high as possible.
Yes, well, I remember I discovered this very early, and later on it helped me when I was starting the game to boost up a few levels quicker. Is you head over towards where the Elite Four is, you can fight your rival again. And I used to deliberately lose to him so that I could get the training and experience on my starter.
Yep.
And boost the levels because he has a stronger... I think he has a Nidoran or something. I don't know. But yeah, I had a Squirtle, and then the first Pokemon I caught by accident was a Mankey.
Okay.
So that was pretty exciting. I just remember clicking on Pokeball. I didn't know what it was, and it just ended up catching it. It was pretty cool after that. And then the TV show came on, and I was like, oh, is that what you do? So yeah, but you know, I don't know what I did with the box for the game.
No.
No idea, no memory at all of what I did with it. Probably threw it out. Maybe it's flattened out in a drawer somewhere deep beneath some papers or something. I don't know. But like any of those games from that time, I have no idea. But yeah,
Do you still have your red cartridge?
yeah, I've got all my original cartridges. I ended up getting a blue version probably about 6 months later, and my mum forced my brother to play it, or have it pretty much, because I paid for it and he got to play it. And he had a Game Boy Color, and it looked pretty cool on that.
Yep.
But yeah, I remember my friend Kevin came over and he showed me that you could catch a Pikachu in the bug forest.
Okay.
So we spent probably half the day looking for it because it's really rare. And yeah, so that was probably one of the earlier memories of it. And then yeah, I remember I always used to get to the Elite Four, and because I had I didn't know anything about the game. I remember I didn't teach my Blastoise Hydro Pump.
Okay.
I had really basic moves.
Yep.
And I'd always get to the last, when you fight your rival and you get to these last guys, in my case it was a Venusaur, and he'd always beat me.
Okay.
I could never do it. I was like, oh man, this sucks. So, Lavender Town music. Anyway, do you remember what Pokemon you made it through the game with from the start? Big back.
This is going way back. I believe I had Zapdos and Articuno in my team as well.
Zapdos.
Because I was pretty interested in finding the secrets. I had my stepbrother to play along with as well, and we would feed off little hints off each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like taking your Pokemon to the daycare center, getting them to train them up, where your 3 legendary Pokemon are. Afterwards, how to get Mewtwo as well in the caves. That was a pretty big thing.
It was, wasn't it? Because this is a game based off a TV show and a manga. So,
well, before the TV show came out, there was these. Pretty much, Pokemon Yellow was made based on the TV show.
So, for us, if you're playing the game, you're like, why is there a Mewtwo?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas, I didn't even know about Mew until I think they had a Toys R Us. He's Mew special. Yeah.
Yep.
But it was, to me, I was always like, why is it the second one?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, obviously it was, and then later on we got the yellow edition.
Yep.
And that was really cool because it was almost like a re-release, like a HD remake. I think we spoke about this on an earlier podcast.
Yeah.
It was a HD remake, and the graphics were so much better.
Oh, yeah.
And you could catch, Pidgeotto at the start, and you could get all the starters, and it was just had Team Rocket, all these elements from the show. It was bloody awesome.
Yeah, so the original blue and red, they were made for the Game Boy, so they would have the shades of red or blue, depending on which game you had. But Pokemon Yellow was made for the Game Boy Color, and that just upped the graphics, upped the sound, and upped the whole experience, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was really exciting playing it. It was almost like you're playing a new game. Every time you play Yellow, it's just like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
That's partly the reason why I bought the 2DS Yellow version. Because that game, it was so cool to play Yellow. Even if I was going to go back, I'd play Yellow. It's just the superior of the games, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But, it was really cool. And, along with that, we had the TV show airing. It was pretty much everywhere. You had the cards, you had the toys, the really early toys. You get figurines and the plush toys. It was, and it's funny because you still can go to stores today and it's still got Pokemon toys and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is, 20 years later.
Oh, yeah.
And it's still, massive releases. You get people lining up in the morning to pick up the new games, and
it's crazy how far it's come. From what it was to now, they're still pumping out different titles, different games, special editions. You got your Pokemon centers in Japan as well, and those things are massive over there.
Well, I don't see, it would be nice if they had one of those here. and people would go to that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You just go to them and you end up buying something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that you need any of this stuff. It's just like, oh, cool, I'll take a pair of Pikachu chopsticks.
Yeah.
Just because, brap.
Just
But,
because it's Pikachu.
Yeah, you know what I mean? People love that stuff. And it's interesting because, like, the Game Boy, the original idea of the overhead look has pretty much stayed the same through now to the 3DS.
Yeah.
And we haven't yet seen like a next-gen version on, say, PS4 or Wii U.
Yeah.
Where you walk around as whoever and you throw Pokeballs. We probably won't even see that.
No.
Unless the handhelds get to a point where they're so advanced that it'd be stupid of them to keep going the way they're going. But even with X and Y,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what this new Pokemon release of... Was it Sun and Moon? Or
Sun and Moon, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know what they're going to do in terms of how it's going to look, but I guess it'll be pretty similar.
I think so.
Did they end up doing that Z version?
I don't think
Are
so.
they talking about that? Because usually they're doing them with 3s, don't they?
They usually do.
I don't know, maybe it's coming. Except for Platinum, what was going on there? Was it Platinum 2?
Or White 1
White.
and White 2.
Yeah, was it?
Black-
Oh, sorry, yeah,
Black 2.
Black 2, yeah. Yeah, Cash Grab,
Yeah.
maybe? I don't know.
Well, there's a different story. Same sort of levels, with different story plot.
I heard that game goes for like $180 now, according to that lady that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
a rare title.
Speaking of that, we had the 2DS release for the 20th anniversary, I believe it was last week.
Mm.
And same day, people would go
So,
in and...
Just for those who don't know, it's the red, blue, and yellow versions.
Yeah, the red, blue and yellow. Well, this is in Australia. I'm not sure what it's like overseas as well.
Yeah, and you got the original cover art. Plus, it's not a physical cartridge. It's built into the 2DS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do you know, just on that, sorry, I won't keep cutting you off. I promise.
Yeah.
No. Do you know that if you can download the Pokemon games from the
can.
Nintendo? Okay. Carry on then.
yeah, so people would go in either pre-order or buy out in-store what limited releases they had of blue, yellow, and red,
Yep.
and then go back home just to resell it because it was a limited edition. People couldn't get it. I don't understand why you're buying 3 when you want to sell them for 250 plus.
Yeah, this guy offering him for $400. It's like, I'll just go to Target and buy one, mate.
They were $149. This is what's going wrong with retro game collecting at the moment.
Well, it's almost like this was an untouched market. You know, it had a feel to it of a community of people that liked old games, nostalgia, you know, swapping them around, giving them away, you know, selling them for cheap.
Yeah.
Now it's just, hey, can I get a valuation on this game I found at my dad's house so I can sell it?
Yeah.
You know,
That's all it
Jesus
is.
Christ. I don't want to talk about that. I want to just, you know, the days of getting a good deal. Now, when you get a good deal, you're sort of still overpaying for anything. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to walk away with a copy of Banjo-Tooie on 64 for $100, you're still overpaying for it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, I don't know how much. I think I paid $40 for it a while ago.
Yeah.
But even for me, that like seems like a lot. Like, especially being on Xbox.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was in the box, maybe for $100, but yeah, it's a real shame. Anyway, but like with the Pokemon, like it's so recent.
I know.
Like this is within the first couple of days.
Yeah,
Like
this
maybe
was...
if it was another 20 years down the track, you'd be like, oh, remember these? Yeah, here we go, all 3 of them for $700. I don't know, but this stuff's like they have the ability to make more of them. They probably are making more of them.
Yeah, from what I'm aware, there's a restock coming in.
Well, that you know, it's just unbelievable that they're thinking that they can get away with that. And to be honest, I don't know of one person who's actually said, "Yeah, I'll take it." I haven't seen one, so I hope that someone bought like 6 of them and can't sell them. I really do.
Yeah.
You know,
Like, for me, like, I've got the original cartridges, and I've already got a 3DS, so personally, I'm not going to go out and buy another console. If I do want to play it on my 3DS, I will just go to the eStore.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's probably harder to go and find your original Pocket Game Boy or whatever you had, get batteries in there, you know, get under a light and play it than it is to go on the eStore and I don't know how much it is.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's $15. Download it, and you've got it there forever. It's under your name. You can download it numerous times.
Yeah.
It's got a backlight. I don't know if they added anything like wireless trade or anything like that.
No, I think it's just strictly to its roots.
You have to get out the old cable.
Well, they might
Disconnect
have,
it.
they might have the Wi-Fi trade.
Yeah. Pull it out when
I
you're
don't
doing
think they got
the
the link
cloning
cable.
trick. You do the cloning trick. Is Masinga, what was that, Missing No? Was he still in it?
I don't know.
Fuck, we're going to play it. What are we waiting for?
Move
Let's
that.
go. Missing No, my favourite Pokemon. When is he going to get his own standalone game? Grey version.
Grey?
You know, and the game just like resets itself after 2 minutes of play. And the save file never works. That would be a game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Top 10 2016 Retro Games Quest Singo version Pokemon.
Yeah.
I can see the t-shirts now. But along with, so you had blue.
Yeah.
You had yellow.
Yep.
And you, got red later on, or you never had red?
I actually never had red. It was just blue and yellow. I didn't see the need to get the red one since it was pretty much the same game, just a couple different Pokemon here and there.
I think that was funny about the original Pokemon games is when you go into the Pokedex and read the description on the Pokemon, and it was like, Charmander is a lizard.
Yeah.
A lizard? What's a lizard?
Yeah.
This is the Pokemon world. Come on, Professor Oak. Bloody hell. You psychopath. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
That was that.
yes, just been collecting every game and beating them ever since, pretty much.
Yeah,
And
well, sorry to cut you off again, Parker, but I feel my opinion matters more than yours.
Alright.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we had Pokemon Red, Blue and Yellow, then we had Gold and Silver.
Gold and Silver.
Which were massive, because it was pretty much the same. You had the game in there as well.
Yeah.
Even when that got re-released as well, that was massive.
That was massive as well.
People loved that probably more than the first ones.
Yeah, I
Dare I
actually
say.
enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
I thought it had more of a story to it,
Mm.
better battles as well, more adventure to it,
Yeah.
and it was kind of like two maps in one in a way. It was well done.
Yeah, and then we had, after that, it was onto the
Was it
Game
Ruby?
Boy Advance. Yeah, Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald.
Yep.
I remember, man, working at Maya, they had probably 40 copies of Ruby and Emerald.
Yeah.
None of Sapphire for like $20. They just couldn't sell them. They must just overorder them. That's it. I've actually still got my Sapphire box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a point of keeping it. So
Good on you.
And I bought the Ruby version in Japan recently. So there you
Was
go.
it the new re-release or?
No, I've got the re-release from Japan as well, but I bought the original Game Boy Advance one.
Okay.
Just to sort of have it, I guess. But you know, yeah. Then we had after Ruby and Sapphire. It was Jesus, what test me? Y, X and Y? No, Platinum and
Platinum.
no, there was something else. No, it was Pearl and
Yep. Pearl.
Pearl and I got no idea.
Was it Pearl and Platinum?
Platinum was the third one out of the series.
I don't know. There's been
Pearl
so
and
many.
Diamond. Pearl and Diamond.
Pearl and Diamond.
Mister, I've been playing them all
Yeah.
ever since.
Then there was white.
White,
And black.
white, black two, black two,
Yep. And then it was X and Y.
X and Y.
And then they re-released Sapphire and Ruby
So,
recently.
Ruby,
And
then
now
we-
they got Moon and Sun.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
Well, there you go. So that's the timeline. Sorry, we struggled a bit on that one, but you know,
Yeah.
getting old, can't remember as much as we used to. But yeah, so it's been 20 years, which is pretty crazy because you know it seems like only yesterday.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm sure this will be a game that will continue to leave a lasting impression. And the thing about it is, it has the ability to capture a young audience, so it's never really going to be short of an audience.
Yeah, no, definitely. It fits into a lot of people's, I suppose, demographics with what they play.
Yeah.
From the kids to us going back, really enjoying that childhood memory, but still enjoying the gameplay as well, what it is today.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not just that. You got the TV show, the movies, everything that goes with it. So it's almost become more than just the games. Just the idea of it is pretty cool. Like the merchandise sells itself. So.
And they got Pokemon Tournament coming out soon as well.
Yeah, it's about time we saw another
Pokemon Stadium type thing.
Third party game.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice. All right. Well, yeah, we'll wrap it up there. But yeah, if you have, I guess, any comments, just leave them on the page. And yeah.
And yeah, if you've liked our podcast today, please like it, share, and subscribe to the page. And we also have the 20th anniversary Pokemon video.
Yeah, check that out.
Which I'll link as well.
And if you want to, we may bring this up on the next episode. Post if you can remember your 6 that you beat the Elite Four with on the original run, and we'll compare them.
All right.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
See ya.